Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right in my living room where I do what I do for you. Today, writers in 25 Rules to Live by, storytelling, story with a message in the story for life. These are life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I'm going to keep giving them to you. I appreciate you. Let's go. Right thinking's mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing who you are. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help guide you to obtain your goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's the mission statement. Now we're going to ask the question. That's very important for those who want to know who they are. So the question is, know thyself. There's 5 different kinds of people. You fall in this category somewhere or another. Find yourself, understand yourself. If you need to, better yourself. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows not that, excuse me, and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do. It's for you. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritual asleep. I can wake you up. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I got the knowledge that'll wake you up to yourself. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my out be true. That's respect and also keeping balance in your life. Very important. Today, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart. Right thinkers, I hear a lot of people claiming belief in God. That's fine. But what I'm not hearing is they don't know God. So, right thinkers, let's talk about, do you know you or do you believe you know you? Mm-hmm. A lot of people get stuck on that one because they go with their feelings and not the intellect. Let's talk about it. Right thinkers, I tell you, if I tell you I believe in God, I'm ignorant of spiritual knowledge. Mm-hmm. Well, what you mean? Nope, I'm trying to explain to you. A belief, when you believe something, that means you don't know. My point is, as a right thinker, I tell you I know God for myself. Whether you believe me or not don't make a difference, but you need to know him for yourself. Believing in him don't mean you know him. And when I say you know you, that's an acronym for saying if you don't know your God, you don't know you. And if you believe you know you still don't know you. My concept is, watch this, you believing in things, you believe in things that you don't know. If when you have knowledge of self, you have no need for a belief system. Religion is based on the belief system. I keep explaining to you. Right thinking is based on a spiritual system, the mystery system, the hidden system. She taught Netta, hidden gods. Yeah, Amon is hidden. The spirit of God is hidden inside you. Your goal is to find it. My job as a right thinker, philosopher, teacher is to show you how to do just that. Know yourself through what? Educating, knowledge, understanding of things that you can actually do to help you find yourself. Your life experiences will not fall under a belief. Why? You experienced it, so you know. If you had your God experience, you know God. Now, whether you recognize it, whether you understood it, whether all that's irrelevant. But once you make contact with your higher power, your higher self, the essence of who you are, God, if you have voices in your head, God, there's 2 things going on inside your body. The body, physical body, use the five senses to feel and deal with the real world. But the spirit that's in the body is divine. The mind that's in the human body had to figure that out. That's the awakening. Ancient spiritual knowledge is what I teach. Not modern biblical knowledge, not modern Islamic knowledge, not modern Judaism. I teach ancient Egyptian mystery system, aka Shita Netta. We teach about spirituality. We educate you on the personality. We give you God aspects to show you who you are and what you can be. You got the blueprint. Writings on the wall. Here you go. I studied Egyptian mystery system, aka spiritual knowledge, aka truth. I stand on what I study. I stand and believe on what I learn, and I can expound on it. I can give you understanding about it, but it's up to you to do what it is you think you should do what's best for you. I think this is what's best for me. Understand that. What you're doing, I have no problem with, but please have the same respect for what I do. That's what I'm saying. Watch this. The first and best culture known to man, the Egyptians. I learned their concepts. I went to Egypt not to wear kente cloths, not to wear dashikis, to get the concepts that they lived by for over 3,000 years in peace and harmony. That's what I went to get, and that's what I got. That's what I'm giving to you. That's what I teach. That's why I do what I do for you, to give you this information. It works, trust me. Self-mastery is becoming spiritual master with true knowledge. That's what frees you from the fetters of life. Why? Because if you know you, you know what to do and what not to do pertaining to you. The new knowledge, aka I call it the well-dressed lie, is a belief system that took away 10,000 years of a concept and put a new one in place. And that's what we've been going for the last 2,000 years. I don't like ragging on no particular religious group, but I give all of y'all the same credit. We fell short of giving us the truth. True knowledge is what wakes you up to yourself. If we run around with false information, bad knowledge, we'll never find God or ourselves. That's the whole ticket of what they gave it to you for. So you'll never find nothing. You just keep going around and around. 2,000 years, y'all still talking about somebody coming back. No, free yourself. You're your own savior. Become your own hero. That's who Haru is. Modern spiritual knowledge, aka religions, I keep telling you, religion is man-made, man-conceptualized, and man-constructed to give man a bad concept that will not get him anywhere. That's just a concept that I believe. Watch this. Religions, Christianity, Islamic, Judaism, they all are new spirituality perspective, which I deem a well-dressed lie. They sound good. They look good. They just don't come through in the end. They always fall short. And when they fall short, they tell you, oh, not your time. It's his time. I'm just saying. New is not better. I told my son that, and I still feel the same way. It's just a different concept from the same ancient perspective. That's what they want you to believe, what they want to tell you. Keep it the way it was. If it was good when they had it, why change it? That's why I went back and got the original. I'm tired of dealing with the original facsimiles, the copies, the spin-offs, okay? I ain't going there. It's about you knowing you. I'm trying to see if you know you. You don't have to believe in you. You should know you. And if you know you, you know him. Religious creation story is different from the same thing that you believe. If you believe what that book is telling you, I got some issues with that. I'm just saying, I ain't going down that road. We ain't even doing that. Okay? Religions, watch this, want you to what? Believe what they say. Between right and wrong. A lot of problem with that is a lot of people say one thing, but they do something else. And most of those people I find to be those religious people. Don't make a difference Muslim, Christian, Jew, all profess one thing and do something else. Ain't no different. I profess and I do. That's the difference. Truth is truth. It don't change. It remains the same. The same truth that they studied, I studied, and it's still true today. Why? I'm living it to prove it. I just dressed it up, modernized it, brought it back. But this is the ancient Egyptian concept of being enlightened. The eye lets you know I'm awakened. My third eye is open. I get a little excited. I can calm myself down. All right, watch this. Now, dealing with the belief system, aka religions, is not my thing. Please understand that. I don't subscribe to what you're putting down. I don't have a problem with it. I just know something else. Please understand that. Why you go? That's what I've been trying to get across so I can teach my concept without being bombarded with a bunch of concepts that I'm not against. I just don't subscribe to. Please understand that. When you live based on what you believe, you will have constant problems because beliefs are good servants, not good leaders. If you let your belief lead you, you're going to have problems. I don't follow any belief system, period. Don't care. I don't try to pour that what you believe on me, please. When you get to what you know part, then we can talk. Until then, you can keep that. I don't need that. Okay. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. I'm fully aware of that. I don't need a belief system to inform me of who I am. Belief is not knowing. I keep explaining the concept. I don't want to believe in God. If you a God believer, you're a fan. Like you might root for the Giants or any football team or basketball team, any team. God in the team. God's the spirit. God's the Almighty. You can't believe in Him. You need to know Him, experience Him, become one with Him. I believe in a lot of things. God ain't one of them. Why? Because God is what I know. I only believe when I don't know. Please understand that. If you think about it, it might change your belief. Our beliefs are good servants, again, but very poor leaders. Trust me on that one. Emotions, same thing. Emotion and belief, they like twins. They go together because it's going to ignite you. If you believe something, if you feel the same way about something, yeah, the emotions, yeah. Bad leaders. Good servants, good power to back up, but don't let it be in the forefront. Put knowledge up first. That's all I'm saying. With knowledge, belief had to take a back seat. I'm about to wrap this up. Set is belief. Haru is knowing. Haru tells Set, get behind me. Why? Because I'm here. You good if I'm not here. If you got belief, all you guys believe, then that's fine. But when you got knowledge, belief had to take a back seat. Y'all call him Satan, the devil, but I call him Set. Well, I know what it is. Y'all believe, y'all know. No offense. The spiritual, aka mystery system, is based on truth, spiritual, factual evidence that you play out if you understand it. That's the bottom line. That's why I'm not swayed. I'm not moving. I sure ain't be deterred about your beliefs. The original spiritual concepts from our ancestors is what I studied, what I perfected, what I mastered, and what I teach. I learned the myths, the allegorical stories. I mastered them for myself. Why? Because I put them to effect. I used them. I lived them. So I know what they're really about. So I can explain it to you with every understanding. Why? Because I've done it. I have experience of it. Not just the book knowledge. Not just my ideas and concepts. No. That's why knowing is important. Gnostics, meaning the Greek word for knowing. I reached the spiritual enlightenment level by what? Learning, living, and practicing my craft on a daily basis for years. Not a few weeks, not a few months. We're talking years. Getting up every day, putting the work in, putting on my grind, sticking to what I believe to know to be right, and doing just that. Can you do that? Is it worth you knowing yourself to put yourself in that position to do that? Get a routine, follow it, and master it. That's what knowing thyself is all about. I'm about to wrap it up. If you haven't mastered you, you don't know you. But if you believe you do, you are still and will never ever become a self-master. Why? Because you still dealing in belief. Knowing is the way to go. Experience is the best teacher. So if you haven't experienced it and all you can do is believe it, you got nothing. I have mastered myself of spiritual knowledge. I know me. Can you say the same? If not, I can help you out. That's why I do what I do. For you, tune in. I got some more. If you need it, I got it.